Hey everybody, the Amazon overstock orders are starting to flow into the store. We received a couple deliveries. I want to talk about those. But first, I had a dental appointment. I had to have a tooth pulled. So that's why you haven't seen a video in a couple days. And if I sound a little weird, a little lispy in the video, that's why. Okay, so I said Amazon overstock orders, but we've actually experienced 3 different types of Amazon buys. And we're gonna talk about that a little bit, just because it kind of helps explain what's going on. First, are Amazon returns. We saw that. We had lots of videos on Amazon returns, super hit or miss. There was a little bit of good, a whole lot of bad. I'm not gonna beat up on the Amazon returns. If you wanna see what I'm talking about, jump back, check those videos out. We made a whole bunch of them. Now, the second type of Amazon buy, it's just straight Amazon overstock. These are toys, these are items that Amazon sells, straight to you, no FBA type deal. We actually received a partial delivery of our 700 toy load that got canceled. We're gonna look at those items because that looks like it would have been an amazing load. Now, the last one is FBA. Now, I don't know if this is because someone doesn't pay their fees or if Amazon can liquidate your whole FBA store for you or what's going on with that. I'm not 100% sure how that works, if they liquidate FBAs or what's going on there, but I know a lot of the toys we received, they're private label, unbranded, nothing real crazy, nothing super fancy. Here's the thing though, you know exactly what you are getting. There's a manifest, it's got the quantity, it's got a retail price, it's got a number so you can look it up. If you think it's gonna work for whatever you're doing, you can pull the trigger, you can pick which loads you want. It's very nice that these things are manifested. And we saw exactly what we were getting. That's a lot to take in. Amazon returns, Amazon overstock, Amazon FBA. While I was recording up here, the FedEx guy came in, delivered me a nice little package. This is some window dressing. This is gonna look pretty cool, but I wanna finish up kind of the Amazon thing before we jump into that. I'll run through it real quick. Amazon returns, Amazon overstock, Amazon FBA. We've seen returns. We know what those are about. Amazon overstock, we got a sweet little preview. About 10 toys out of 700 showed up at the store yesterday. And I gotta tell you, I'm really sad that we didn't get this entire load. And we'll look at a couple of those toys right now. I'm gonna bring this over here so we can see it better. This is the 1/6 Kylo Ren that came in our overstock buy. This thing looks really cool. Again, the overstock that comes on these orders, it says new condition, and I think this is 100% new condition. I don't want to open this part up, but this looks really good. Kylo Ren, very cool. Awesome box, has the helmet, everything you would want. And it had a couple stickers, right? Big Bad Toy Store, and there it is. Also on that buy, a bunch of hoverboards, and we got one hoverboard. There were 2 different kinds. There was a smaller one and a bigger one, and I think this is one of the smaller ones. So this was the hoverboard that came yesterday, and we were supposed to get a bunch of those. We kind of missed out, and I mentioned it in the video after I found out the load was canceled. I was pretty sad. It was kind of a gut punch. You had things like this, baby balance bike, and there's this big Dolly Parton cutout. I'm not sure why we got a Dolly Parton cutout, but it was part of that buy. And the FBA buys, while they are new toys, they're okay. They get you by, their shelf filler. It's nothing like the overstock buys. I mentioned one of the FBA buys Thursday or maybe Wednesday. It was Wednesday. 1,300 toys showed up to the shop. I was at home mowing the yard. I was like, ring, ring, ring. Hey, I'm at Taco Bell 5 minutes from your shop. Are you there? I'm like, what? Come on, guys. At least call me a little bit before. But anyway, the semi shows up, pulls out on the side of the road. Guess what? No lift gate. Everything's got to be packed off the back of the semi. There were about 50 boxes of Amazon FBA. But basically it's a bunch of private label, unbranded stuff. And if you're not familiar, it's just the stuff that's made overseas. A lot of it's made in China. We knew that going into the buy, and there was a lot of shelf filler, a lot of peg filler going on. But most of the load was plush and sensory toys. We've got a lot of it out here and priced already. There were these big hot dog kitties, this medium hot dog kitty. I mean, there was a lot of sealed plush. Here's a really big kitty. I opened one or two of each up, put them out here. I need to print a sign out that says exactly what we got going, but lots of plush on here. Here's an example of the really big kitty. Now these will go for very low prices. We are doing 25% off stuffed animals this weekend. You just get them in, you get them out. We had some customers come in, so I got sidetracked. Here is another one of the Amazon overstock items. Pretty cool items, bigger stuff. The overstock loads that I've looked at, they seem to be a little bit better than the FBA stores. Now that could all be coincidental. We'll go through the FBA stuff. Most of it is out on the shelves already. My brother came in, really helped me get this stuff out. He happened to be off work. I'm here full time now. And these loads go really fast when you're not checking every item. When you know it's new in box, you know how many of each item you have. It just makes it go a little bit smoother. Here you have this deformation. This is a Transformer knockoff, I think, but we had several of these sealed. There was this Sega 86, had a couple of them. There were these Gennaro Legos. There were probably 10 or 12 of those. What else? Stuffies, again with the stuffies. There were a bunch of these bagged sloth, probably 20 of those. We'll go down the line here. We put most of it back here because sensory toys, right? It was a lot of sensory stuff. This Game Bounce game was in there. There were these sensory tiles. I've already got some messages about these. More sensory tiles. Valentine's Day fidget toys. Lots of these squeezies here. We priced them really well. The solar system deal was in there. Some fidget spinner bracelets. Lots and lots of balloons. Lays, mystery boxes. This big bag here, pretty neat bag, right? Has a kid's toys in it. That came from the Amazon overstock order. Again, if I'm sounding weird, it's because things are jacked up right here for right now. I've got customers, but we'll keep going while we're waiting here. Picking back up, I think we were talking about Robo Dogs. Those were on there. Kind of this. I don't want to call these knockoff, but it's private label, not branded toys. You need a few of those around the toy store. Nothing wrong with filling in the gaps as long as you're not overdoing it. We do have a big closeout order coming from a toy distributor. This will be case packs of new toys. And yes, that is coming probably next week. So we're gonna see a lot of inventory coming into the store in the next couple weeks, which is nice. That was a big time rush. Saturday's my favorite day at the toy store. That was kind of crazy time. But anyway, we are finally going to get into the eBay window swag box. Now this item might not go right up in the front window. It could find its way up on one of the shelves I'm putting above the action figure wall. What do you guys think? Should I be selling the stuff that I get in, try to rotate it out, like these bigger items that I've been buying off eBay, Facebook Marketplace? I'm wondering if I should be throwing price tags on these. I'm not gonna be able to sell them for cheaper than anywhere else, but I could put a price tag on there and get my money back, or I don't know. It's gonna take a long time to get enough toys to go all around the walls, all around the windows, and that's okay. We've got time, right? I don't think we'll be moving locations anytime soon, hopefully. And it's packaged in there pretty good. All right, check it out. Here it is, giant size Red Ranger. I wasn't a big Power Rangers guy. That happened after my time, believe it or not, but I think the figures are really cool. He looks pretty good. Maybe wipe him down a little bit. Still in the box, and he was 50% off, at least 50% off that eBayer's price. So I picked him up for about 50 bucks shipped. I thought that was pretty good. That's gonna go back to what I was saying just a little bit ago. Should I price these items for sale in the shop? Let me know down in the comments what you think. Yeah, sell them, no, don't. Does it really matter? I don't know. Now the turtles, we can look up here if you didn't see that last video. I put the turtles up top and I kind of want to do that all around the walls. Figures or really cool toys, things like that, kind of mix it up. Maybe some stickers if I can find them. get this place decorated, start ramping it up for Christmas. We are ready. You might be saying, why are you talking about Christmas already? Well, Christmas is coming quick. It's already the middle of August. You're talking September, October. You get what I'm saying. Christmas is on the way. We want to be fully stocked, fully decorated, looking lean, looking mean, and looking clean. We're going to get that Power Ranger cleaned up, set him up somewhere high, maybe in the window. I'm still not sure. The only thing I don't like about putting them in the window, they're going to get some sun fade. That's going to happen. There's nothing you can do about it. Other than that, I hope everybody's having a great weekend. And until next time, I will see you later. Peace.